Okay, so finally doing another test of the Simplex 4100. And this test is actually going to be similar to the last one, except it's going to be set up a little bit better. It's still voice evacuation, and the message is similar to the one that I had played in the last test, with a few adjustments. So, first off, as you can see, the AC power light is finally on. It's because we figured out that the transformer was actually wired wrong, which was creating the brownout. So, we had adjusted that with the help of Mr. True Alert, and now the AC power light is on and the brownout trouble is gone. And the supervisory, as you can see, is gone as well. Well, technically it's actually still there. The reason why it's not showing up is because I removed the I/O card. So every time I remove that I/O card, it wouldn't go into supervisors so I think wherever the supervisory is coming in is on that card. So yeah. And I've minimized the troubles down to 17 due to me putting jumpers on pretty much all of the Class A zones. So there are no more Class A troubles on this panel whatsoever. So for the pull station, I have my Simplex 2099 9754. You've seen this pull station quite a bit. And for the notification device, I have, and you see it's a little crooked. I don't know why it is. This is my Simplex 2902 9711. In fact, adjust it like that. It's going to be crooked, so whatever. On my Simplex 2903 9006 dual bulb light plate. Those two light bulbs, as you can see, I don't have screws, so the speaker is falling down. And so I have pretty much a similar message from the last test. So there really isn't much to say other than I'm going to go ahead and pull it and get it. And why do I always have to have interruptions when I make these videos? Come on, get in here. So, yeah, we have the SafeMan 4202 has joined this particular 4100 test. So now we're going to go ahead and pull it for real. Hurry.
These are good crackers.
Attention. An emergency has been reported. All occupants walk to the nearest stairway exit and walk down to your assigned re-entry floor or main lobby. Do not use the elevator. Walk to the nearest stairway. Do not use the elevator. Walk to the nearest stairway. Attention. 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 An emergency has been reported. All occupants walk to the nearest stairway exit and walk down to your assigned re-entry floor or main lobby. Do not use the elevator. Walk to the nearest stairway. Do not use the elevator. Walk to the nearest stairway. Attention. 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 An emergency has been reported. All occupants walk to the nearest stairway exit and walk down to your assigned re-entry floor or main lobby. Do not use the elevator. Walk to the nearest stairway. Do not use the elevator. Walk to the nearest stairway.
So set to play the voice message for 3 rounds. We'll let it go one more time. Go ahead and acknowledge.
Attention. 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 An emergency has been reported. All occupants walk to the nearest stairway assigned re-entry floor or main lobby. Do not use the elevator. Walk to the nearest stairway. Do not use the elevator. Walk to the nearest stairway. Attention. 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 An emergency has been reported. All occupants walk to the nearest stairway exit and walk down to your assigned re-entry floor or main lobby. Do not use the elevator. Walk to the nearest stairway. Do not use the elevator. Walk to the nearest stairway. Attention. 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 An emergency has been reported. All occupants walk to the nearest stairway exit and walk down to your assigned re-entry floor or main lobby. Do not use the elevator. Walk to the nearest stairway. Do not use the elevator. Walk to the nearest stairway.
So yep, we're gonna go ahead and reset while we're at it too. So I've already reset the pull station. And I'll actually show you how it works. So I actually don't have my computer in stereo hooked up this time. And as you can probably tell, the message actually started instead of when I was using my computer. It would the message was already playing on the computer, and it would only the alarm would sound when it was like midway through the message. Well, not anymore, and I'll show you why. You know, some people, I know a lot of people have actually done this method before. And I'll have to take the dress panel off to show you what I mean. Yep, it is a pain to get this dress panel off. And it is going into trouble for some reason. What is that trouble? 18 troubles now. I don't know why that is. So, as you can see, well, actually not yet. The bay down here, the lowest bay has the most room in. As you can see, I need to redo the wiring right here since it's kind of moving around a little bit. So as you can see, I do have the amplifier board that a lot of people have been using. Well, originally hooking up, I had an issue with it. So for starters, and the trouble went away, I tried hooking it up to the 24-volt auxiliary power, but for some reason, whenever I did that, the panel was clearly tripping the amplifier board, but the message was not playing through the speakers. And I verified that the message itself was playing by hooking up, because it does have a headphone jack right there, and I tried it out, and sure enough, the message was playing, just not through the speakers. It really shouldn't be doing that, so what I did is this is only going to be a temporary thing. I actually have a 12-volt adapter plugged in, which is powering the board. So now, and this relay here is connected to, I have to turn this bay down, is connected to NAT2. So I'll show you here in a second. So basically what happens when the fire alarm activates through NAT2 will then trip the relay, which will then trip the amplifier board. And the amplifier board has the Simplex 2120 message, and I also have programmed in that micro SD card the trip, or the trip to where when the relay is when the relay's been closed, but I should say when the zone activates through the relay, the message will play, and then when the relay releases, the message will stop. So I'll go ahead and show you by doing fire drill. So we'll go to menu, change axis level, current axis level 1, F1 login. And so now, what we'll do is we'll do fire drill. As you see, that relay activates. And the board is blinking. When I silence, relay shuts off, and the green light turns steady green. Go ahead and acknowledge. So now, go ahead and reset. Well, that's pretty much all that I have to show. And you know, it's pretty simple. Now what I'll eventually do is I'll actually get a 12-volt transformer for the auxiliary power, so that way when I don't have to use a 12-volt adapter for it. Really, it should have worked off of the auxiliary power, but for some reason it's giving me issues with that. So eventually I'm going to get a 12-volt transformer for it, so I don't have to keep using that adapter. So anyway, that was test of the 4100 with voice evac. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Take care. Have a great day.